fill in the rest of our notes on our foldable about the distance formula and Pythagorean's theorem. Pythagorean's theorem and the distance formula are related because actually the distance formula is just a simplified version of Pythagorean's theorem, even though it looks scarier. All right, now Pythagorean's theorem that we've always learned is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. All right, and that relates to this triangle down here. Okay, A is across the bottom, B is the leg that's standing upright, and C is the hypotenuse. The legs always form the right triangle. Now, so it's leg squared plus leg squared equals hypotenuse squared. We'll blow this up a little bit here so that we can see things a little bit closer over here when I go to writing. Right, so it says I have leg squared plus leg squared equals hypotenuse squared. So that would be 8 squared plus 15 squared equals hypotenuse squared. Well, I'm going to type all of this into the calculator, and that part right there gives me 289 is equal to the hypotenuse squared. I want the hypotenuse without the square on it. So what undoes a square on a hypotenuse? Well, a square root undoes the square on the hypotenuse. And when I type this part right here into my calculator, I'm going to find out that my hypotenuse is 17. Now, they're not always going to come out to be so nice and pretty. Sometimes they're going to be a bit uglier. But that's okay. Our calculator can help us. Now, example 4 says, use Pythagorean's theorem to find the distance between the pair of points. All right, here's the pair of points I'm interested in right here. That's the distance I'm interested in. That's the distance, or my hypotenuse. So let's call it the hypotenuse. Let's go hypotenuse. All right, use my handy-duty pen here, and I'm going to say, here's my leg on one side, and here's my leg going this way. So let's count. All right, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 4 on that leg. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12 on that leg. So if I put it into Pythagorean's theorem, or excuse me, into Pythagorean's theorem, I have leg squared plus leg squared equals hypotenuse squared. So that's 4 squared plus 12 squared equals hypotenuse squared. Type this part only into the calculator, and you're going to get 160 equals hypotenuse squared. Undo the square root, or undo the square, by writing the square root of 160 equals the hypotenuse. And when the calculator types it all out for us, I get 4 square root of 10 is equal to the hypotenuse. And you're done. Now, it seems like the distance formula is a little quicker because you can throw everything in. This is also just as quick. You're just going to have to remember to square root to get rid of the square on the hypotenuse. Y'all can do it. We'll work on it in class. See you then. Bye.